So we've got a question from Matanat, and then maybe time for one or two more. Um, and so studies show that 80% of top performers do not share. What can leaders do to create that sharing culture?
Uh, uh, it depends on why they're not sharing. Again, the same answer. It's important to understand the culture. So, if the organization is doing performance appraisals based on your own individual results, there's no benefit for you to share your knowledge because you'll be, especially when organizations, at least here in Portugal, there's quite a few organizations creating quotas for how many people can have top scoring in terms of their appraisal. So if you are being appraised on an individual level, and if there's a limited number of people who can get top ratings in appraisal, there's absolutely no incentive for you to share knowledge. So it's if that is the motivation or the reason why they're not sharing, so something needs to be done in terms of appraisal. If the reason is because people are too shy or because they don't think what they have is special, maybe it's about creating ways for them to feel valued. During COVID, I was working with an organization, they're a public sector organization, and people did not feel they knew enough or what they knew was valuable enough. So we actually started with webinars, inviting people to come and share their story of what they do on a day-to-day basis. And that was important because it was COVID, people were at home, so it was a way of getting to or staying in touch with colleagues. But it was really, really valuable as an appreciation for people's knowledge. And all of a sudden, the organization started to appreciate how much they knew together, and how strong they were as part of this wide organization. So yeah, depends. There's quite a few tricks you can use, but it really depends on the reason why people are not sharing.
I think that's a great answer. The context and environment matters
Yes,
tremendously.
always.
And as you were mentioning that kind of appraisals and top performers, that's something that thinking about promotions and managers that I think has become a bit of a de jour thing of like you got a bunch of top performers that are managers and maybe that's not what they're best at. And
Yes,
I think it'd be cool
but
to have some sort of process where they it's a requirement or perhaps a soft requirement to be leading a community of practice or to be an active mentor or coach or contributor. And that's a good signal that that's something that that person would enjoy and is good at before they become a manager, less on are they really good at the job that they used to
yes,
have.
yes, yes, definitely, definitely.